baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Halos have played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Tom Seaver starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done. Controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Pitch on the way. Derek Jeter is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
So now here is Bernie Williams. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First delivery to him. Fastball well outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Jeter aboard here at first with nobody out. In the air down the line in left. Walker is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here comes Tino Martinez as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now And he'll get back in safely. 0-1, here it comes. Here's a drive out to left center field. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Jose Canseco.
Nope.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 21 driven in. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up. New York off to a 1-0 lead. Mike Messina will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And
first pitch of the AB now.
The second baseman.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off it.
Full count now, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Joe
second.
Morgan sent
Not
packing to
shortstop.
start out the bottom of the
David
first.
Fletcher.
Into the box, David Fletcher. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Raines will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Batting third,
Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. I love watching him hit. He has a knack for getting on base. In fact, he's in the top 5 in that category in the American League. So expect to see him work some deep counts and hit the ball hard when he gets a pitch that he can handle.
First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with the 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Batting fourth.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Reggie Jackson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Trout leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. It remains 1-0. At the plate now is Tim Raines. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Of course, in order to achieve said sweep, they'll need to overcome this early 1-run deficit.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport, Mike Trout, center.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Throw over to first.
He's good.
Into the box now, Jorge Posada, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 7 homers, and 22 RBIs. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
And he'll dive back in. Here he comes on 2-0. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Seaver comes set. 2-1 on its way. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 2-2. Lined hard to center field. And that's going to get down out there. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Batting 9, the third baseman, Wade Vaughn.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. To second for one. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Mike Piazza. And that's out number 1.
Batting 6.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, can we focus on something real quick? There's 3 of them out there. 3 gold gloves on the defensive side of the ball. That's just special right there. Look for some highlight reel plays in this one.
He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 5 homers and 21 driven in. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him, as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Klesko. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 6 home runs, and 11 RBIs. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 8. The right field.
Now it'll be Jared Walsh. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. But the Angels are able to tie things up. Now into the box, Derek Jeter. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Hit hard down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
The center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Standing in now, Bernie Williams. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And a dive, but he's back. Jeter gets his lead at first, nobody out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Now the 2-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Walsh is there, and he makes the catch for the out. 1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that brings up Tino Martinez. First pitch on the way
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Walker is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Next to dig in, Jose Canseco. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
0-1 the count. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1. High and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at. And stepping in, Steele Walker. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Walker.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Fouled away. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Hit to short. Scooped up. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
A ball and a strike. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Runner's off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And the 2-1. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead. But he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Raines has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. So now to the plate, Darryl Strawberry.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Morgan is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The right field.
Now at the plate, here is Tim Raines. He bounced out last time up. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. First pitch on its way. Alfonso Soriano will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Infield in the overshift here now. The pitch. Mike Trout is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Reggie Jackson is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Bouncer to the left side. Boggs gloves it. Throw is in time to get Reggie, and that's out number 2.
Now
up next, Mike Piazza. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Fouled off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Now to the plate, Jorge Posada, 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Posada is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often, even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world. There are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate is Wade Boggs. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB now. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. As a look, now the pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
2-1 to count. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one to the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Posada on second. Bonds at first with no outs. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Digging in, the switch hitter, Bernie Williams. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
The 0-1 on its way. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Up next for the Yankees.
Striding in is Tino Martinez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. On its way is pitch number 75. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Like clockwork. A 4-6-3 double play. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon.
Third baseman.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. 2-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
3-2, full count. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
This one's flared down the right field line, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
He'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He's set, and the pitch. Steele Walker stands in as he looks at a called strike. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it.
Baseman.
He does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Morgan.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation. Tough to double him up. This middle infield has got to do their best.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jose Canseco, flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Trout to the track, to the wall. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Now pitching
on his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. At the plate, Darryl Strawberry. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. That evens it up, 1-1. Now the pitch. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Just hung in there on that one. No outs, nobody on. This is popped up. Fletcher is there for it. 1 away. Next, it'll be Tim Raines. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. 1 out, nobody on. Right side, hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Nice job in the box right there. Just a professional, clean AB. Didn't cheat to anything. A lot of guys could have rolled that foul down the line. Not the case right here. Kept his hands back, stayed calm, and delivered a nice base hit.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Here it comes, the 3-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 3-1. There's ball 4. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And standing in, the veteran switch hitter, Jorge Posada. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now the 1-1 on its way to Posada. Ground ball right side. One there.
Up next.
So here is Wade Boggs. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First offering.
Nope, that's the ball.
Swing and a liner. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Stepping in now, Derek Jeter, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. A 1-0 delivery. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Grounded to short. Morgan's got the play at second, and that ends the inning. So 2 now at the plate, David Fletcher. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully. Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Popped up. Martinez has room in foul territory. 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go as the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams.
Bernie Williams.
First pitch of the AB on its way. A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1. And it's fouled away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Tino Martinez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Drilled right back up the middle. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first two are aboard here to kick off the seventh.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder,
Andrew Heaney comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. Jose Canseco will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is trying to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. There's one.
Oh, he's in there.
now back.
Stepping, Cecil Fielder will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. First pitch of the AB now as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. Runners are at first and third, one away. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Trout giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. So add one more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game. So next to hit is Tim Raines. Singled in his last at bat. But the runner's back easily. First pitch of the AB on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a throw over in the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. Canseco, the runner at first with two gone. Ball two.
This inning.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 5 and the Angels 1. Stepping up is Mike Piazza. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they can get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get him back in this.
Anthony Rendon is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Two balls and a strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
3-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Ryan Klesko is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Angels go down.
Leading off the second baseman, Alfonso.
First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. The Angels entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter.
Digging in will be Jorge Posada as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Hey, swinging from the right side against left-handed pitching has been an area of concern for this guy so far this season. And his numbers aren't very pretty in those matchups.
Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
Next, Alan Trammell will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
71. Alan
As they look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He'll come in here at 259. Still without a home run and 8 runs batted in. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. 3-0 now. Derek Jeter would be next. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
And now the first pitch. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. Here's the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Trammell stands at second with 2 gone. And another foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the. Alan Trammell is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Jeff Nelson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Jared Walsh is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Nelson is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Count now a ball and a strike. 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Down 1-2.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Canseco is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Joe Morgan. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. The 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Ooh, that was some gas. triple digits on the radar gun.
And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Angels are gone in order. They're down here 5-1. And now here is Bernie Williams. First pitch on the way. Ripped down the line. And that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second. Knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Sixth home run on the season for him, as it's now a six-run ball game.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball all the ballpark like he did just there.
In now, Jose Canseco, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hard on the ground towards short, reined in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Cecil Fielder. Notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Bases are empty, one man out. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with two strikes. The 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Tim Raines is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Walker gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the two-run home run. Last chance coming up. Don Mattingly is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 23.
David Fletcher is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Here's the first pitch to him. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
The designated hitter.
Next to hit, Reggie Jackson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Count still at 1-2. Angels down to their last strike. Fouled off. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final today. New York get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Mike Messina earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon: